Telangana is heading to polls and there is a new poll announcement. The BJP is fighting to wrest power from the ruling KCR government, and with it, Home Minister Amit Shah has tabled a big OBC pitch in the poll-bound state. In his latest rally in Telangana's Suryapet, Amit Shah claims that if the BJP is voted to power, then an OBC member of the community will be made the state chief minister. Not just that, Shah also claimed that the ruling BRS is anti-poor and anti-OBC. A wrong that would be corrected by the BJP as per Mr. Amit Shah.
TRS गरीब विरोधी, TRS दलित विरोधी है, TRS पिछड़ा वर्ग की विरोधी पार्टी है। मित्रों, उन्होंने वादा किया था अगर उनकी सरकार बनी तो वो दलित बेटे को मुख्यमंत्री बनाएंगे। मैं पूछना चाहता हूं चंद्रशेखर राव जी को कि आपके वादे का क्या हुआ। मित्रों, मोदी जी ने बीसी के कल्याण के लिए ढेर सारी योजनाएं लाए हैं। उन्होंने संविधान में बैकवर्ड क्लास कमीशन का प्रोविजन कर बैकवर्ड क्लास को संवैधानिक दर्जा देने का काम नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने दिया है। और मैं आज तेलंगाना की जनता को कहना चाहता हूं, आप भारतीय जनता पार्टी को आशीर्वाद दीजिए, भाजपा की सरकार बनाइए, भाजपा का अगला तेलंगाना का मुख्यमंत्री बैकवर्ड कास्ट से होगा, ये हमने तय किया है।
Let's quickly cut across to my colleague Apurva, who's been tracking the heat of the election campaign in the poll-bound state of Telangana. Apurva, a promise made by the Home Minister Amit Shah that if voted to power, then the BJP will elect an OBC candidate for the Chief Minister's chair. Interesting in terms of the dynamics, because at least the ground situation seems to be a fight now between the Congress and the BRS. And do you see anything change with the promise of an OBC candidate?
Well, Preeti, it's going to be definitely interesting because one, we're seeing on this side Union Home Minister Amit Shah there, who's making a tall statement saying that should the BJP be voted to power, then an OBC candidate will be chosen as the chief ministerial candidate for Telangana. On the other side, we're seeing where as of now on ground, it does look like the battle is going on between the BRS and the Congress. That's what we are looking at. In fact, right now, each of these three parties, be it the Congress, the BJP or the BRS, they are looking to get over, 50 seats, 60 plus seats. That's going to be, out of the 119 constituencies, the margin is going to be crossing over 60 plus seats. That's what we are looking at. And all of these parties are confident in their own right. But one thing that, Amit Shah has said today does stand out, because not only is he challenging that the BRS Supremo and the Telangana Chief Minister there, K. Chandrasekhar Rao, had gone back on his promise of making a Dalit candidate as a Chief Minister. He's also stating that should the BJP be voted to power, an OBC candidate will be chosen as the Chief Ministerial candidate. So definitely tall claims being made there by the Union Home Minister there today at the public address that he was going on. On the other side, we're seeing the battle on ground still to be largely between the BRS and the Congress. It's going to be an interesting battle ahead of November 30th when the state will be going for voting and the results will be out on December 3rd. Preeti.
Well, it's interesting because, Apurva, we will only know whether what you say is seemingly right now on ground, a battle between the BRS and the Congress, with a comment like this. Where the pitch, where it comes down, where the BJP comes into question. Thank you for joining us. We're going to keep coming back to Apurva for more updates in Telangana. But meanwhile, let's cut across to the latest coming in from the Election Commission. With elections in 5 poll-bound states closing in, the Election Commission is cracking the whip to ensure the model code of conduct remains in place. While the centre has been has been stopped from launching its proposed Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra in the 5 poll-bound states. The Election Commission has served a notice to the Congress Priyanka Gandhi for her remarks targeting Prime Minister Modi's temple donations, while controversial Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has been served a show-cause notice over his Akbar remark against the Congress MLA in Chhattisgarh.
शिष्टाचार का पालन करना चाहिए और प्रियंका जी जिस जगह पर हैं, लेकिन वो इसलिए हैं कि वो एक प्रधानमंत्री जी की पुत्री हैं, एक प्रधानमंत्री जी की पोती हैं और एक प्रधानमंत्री जी की परपोती है, कि देश के प्रधानमंत्री के प्रति कैसे सम्मान से बात की जाए। आलोचना भी होनी चाहिए, लेकिन आलोचना का एक उसकी मर्यादा होनी चाहिए। लिफाफाबाजी की राजनीति अब खत्म हो गई प्रियंका जी।
उनका मानसिक दिवालियापन ज्यादा दिखने लगा है। जिस तरीके की भाषा का इस्तेमाल करते हैं, जिस तरीके से ध्रुवीकरण करते हैं, जो शब्दों का चयन करते हैं, वो दिखाता है कि खिसियाए हुए इंसान है। असम की जनता की बात ना कर बाकी पूरी दुनिया भर की बात करना, ये इनका ट्रेडमार्क हो गया है। उम्मीद करती हूँ इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया इस पे कार्रवाई करेगी। शो कॉज नोटिस के आगे भी जो सजा बनती है, जो लीगली पॉसिबल वो होता है, काम होता है, उसका किया जाएगा।
I want to cut across to our correspondent Sanjay Sharma tracking the election commission. संजय जी, जो पहले चुनाव रहे हैं उसमें काफी क्रिटिसिज्म हो चुका है इलेक्शन कमीशन का ऑपोजिशन पार्टी से, कहकर के लैक्स हैं, पार्टिजान हैं। इस बार they have already cracked the whip even before the big election campaign is going to go full speed.
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल। इससे पहले कि बहुत ज्यादा विपक्ष हावी हो जाए और ये कहे कि इलेक्शन कमीशन सरकार के इशारे पर काम करता है, इलेक्शन कमीशन ने अपनी छवि को पहले भी सुधारने के लिए कुछ एक्शन लिए थे और अभी एंटीसिपेटरी उन्होंने कैबिनेट सचिव को ये चिट्ठी लिखी है, राजीव गाबा को और गृह सचिव को, और उन्होंने ये बताया है कि जिन जिन राज्यों में चुनाव आचार संहिता लागू है उन राज्यों से विकसित भारत यात्रा नहीं गुजरेगी और साथ ही जहां जहां उपचुनाव है, जैसे तापी में है, नागालैंड के तापी में, तो वहां पर भी यात्रा नहीं गुजरेगी। और इसके साथ ही ये कहा है कि उन राज्यों में तो नहीं गुजरेगी जहां जहां उपचुनाव हो रहे हैं उन जिलों से भी रथ यात्रा ना गुजारी जाए, ये विकसित भारत संकल्प यात्रा ना गुजारी जाए, ताकि चुनावी प्रक्रिया पर किसी भी तरह का कोई राजनीतिक और ये इस यात्रा का कोई असर ना पड़े। क्योंकि चुनाव आयोग का मानना है कि सबको कॉमन प्लेइंग फील्ड मिलना चाहिए, सबको खेल का एक सामान्य, सबके साथ एक बराबर उचित बर्ताव होना चाहिए जिसमें विपक्ष के साथ कोई भेदभाव नहीं हो। सरकारी रुतबे का, सरकारी मशीनरी का कोई असर चुनावी रणनीति पर, चुनावी जंग में ना दिखाई पड़े, रण के मैदान में ना दिखाई पड़े, इसके लिए निर्वाचन आयोग पूरी तरह से सतर्क रहता है। लिहाजा इससे पहले कि वो खूंटी से यात्रा शुरू हो और बाकी मध्य प्रदेश में घुसे और मध्य प्रदेश छत्तीसगढ़ होते हुए बाकी अन्य राज्यों में जाए, तो निर्वाचन आयोग ने अपनी तरफ से साफ कर दिया है कि यहां आपके लिए एक येलो कार्ड और रेड कार्ड होगा, यानी इधर आपका आना फाउल हो जाएगा। इसलिए आप दूसरे राज्यों में करें। 5 दिसंबर तक ये पाबंदी लगाई गई है, जब तक निर्वाचन पूरी तरह से निर्वाचन प्रक्रिया पूरी हो जाए और आखिरी मतदान होने तक ये आचार संहिता लागू होती है। तो ऐसे में ये मानना सही होगा कि निर्वाचन आयोग ने अपनी छवि सुधारने के लिए भी और विपक्षी हमले से बचने के लिए भी इस तरह का किया है और ये उपाय सच में इसकी सारे लोग सराहना करेंगे।
बहुत शुक्रिया, थैंक यू Sanjay for joining us with the latest updates. Remember, viewers, just the last election, we had seen the opposition parties galvanize and criticize the election commission for what they alleged was partisanship by the commission. But this time around, it does seem that the election commission cracking the whip earlier on itself, staving off any criticism. With that, shifting focus to the other big story that we've been tracking, cash for query case continues to unravel, this time before the ethics committee. Trinamool Congress MP Mahua Moitra has asked for more time to appear before the ethics panel. The Trinamool MP will instead depose before the panel on November 4th instead. instead. Meanwhile, India Today has accessed inside details of the ethics panel meeting where BJP MP Nishikant Dubey and complainant Jay Anant testified. Jay Anant was quizzed if his complaint was personal and whether his dog custody battle with Mahua may have influenced the charges. While BJP MP Nishikant was asked if his complaint may have stemmed from Mahua's fake degree charges against him. Both the complainants denied and claimed that the charges were lodged only for national security concerns. As per sources, the Ethics Committee is also likely to approach the Home Ministry to furnish details of Mahua's foreign trip in the last 5 years. What we're also being given to understand is that there is a direct divide, split where the Ethics Committee is concerned, where those who are representing the Bharatiya Janata Party stand on one side and the others, which are coming from the opposition, on the side of Mahua Moitra, is what we are getting to understand from our sources.
विषय की गंभीरता को देखते हुए कमेटी ने तय किया है कि महुआ मित्रा को 31 तारीख को बुलाया जा रहा है, वो आए और अपने बचाव में अपने पक्ष में जो कहना तो कहे। साथ ही साथ कमेटी ने भी निर्णय लिया है इसमें आईटी मंत्रालय और गृह मंत्रालय को चिट्ठी भेज के उनका विवरण भी उपलब्ध कराने का निर्देश कमेटी के द्वारा दिया गया है।
जो भी हो रहा है, एथिक्स कमेटी सबकी सुनवाई करने वाली है। महुआ जी की भी बात 31 तारीख को सुनी जाएगी। तो उम्मीद करती हूँ कि जो एथिक्स कमेटी ने जो प्रायोरिटी दी इस केस को, एज़ कम्पेयर टू वो केस जहाँ रमेश बिदूरी ने जो शब्दों का इस्तेमाल किया था दानिश अली के ऊपर, उसको महत्व ना देकर इसको महत्व दिया है। पर एक फ्री एंड फेयर पैनल होगा जहाँ पे सब कुछ की सुनवाई होगी और फिर उसका निष्कर्ष निकाला जाएगा। और जो भी होगा हर एक मापदंड को ध्यान में रखकर किया जाएगा।
Meanwhile, it's a mega crackdown by the ED nationwide after ED issued summons to Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot's son, Vaibhav Gehlot, approaching the ED asking for 15 days' time, which was denied. Meanwhile, in an early morning crackdown, Bengal Forest Minister Jyoti Priya Malik has been now arrested by the Enforcement Directorate in connection with an alleged Russian scam. Malik claimed that he's been made a victim of grave conspiracy. ED also held searches at about 17 locations across the country in connection with the bank fraud case, founding members of Ashoka University, Vineet and Pranav Gupta.
70 लाख युवाओं के जीवन के साथ खिलवाड़ किया गया, उनके सपनों के साथ खिलवाड़ किया गया, उनके भविष्य के साथ खिलवाड़ किया गया। उसकी जांच नहीं होनी चाहिए। सूत्र कलाम कोचिंग सेंटर से जुड़ते हैं और कलाम कोचिंग सेंटर से आगे बढ़ करके डोटासरा साहब तक जाते हैं, तब इसमें इतनी छटपटाहट क्यों होती है? सरकार 4.5 साल तक जिसकी जिम्मेदारी इसको रोकने की थी, उसके मुखिया लगातार सर्टिफिकेट इश्यू कर रहे थे कि इसमें कोई भी अधिकारी और राजनेता सम्मिलित नहीं है, और बार बार हम कार्रवाई करेंगे ऐसा भरोसा दिलाने की कोशिश कर रहे थे।
कि बहुत पहले से ही सबको पता था कि कैसे पीडीएस का पैसा लेकर, राशन लेकर, सामग्री लेकर कैसे तस्करी हुआ है। और ममता बनर्जी जो कह रही है नया कोई नहीं, इससे पहले भी अफसर को बचाने के लिए वो धरने में बैठी है। चोरों के ऊपर उनका बहुत बड़ा सहानुभूति है।
News break just coming in. A special court has sent Bengal Minister Jyoti Priya Malik to ED custody till the 6th November in the ration distribution scam case. Malik sent to 10-day ED custody. Let's cut across right now to my colleague who's joining us, Rajesh Saha, live from Kolkata. Rajesh, what more can you add?
This is the big breaking news which is coming from the special court in Kolkata, that is the Bengal former food minister and current policy minister Jyoti Priya Malik has fallen down inside the courtroom after being unconscious while the hearing process was going on inside the special court in Kolkata today. And when the special judge started reading his orders, at that moment the arrested forest minister lost his consciousness and fallen down inside the courtroom. And his daughter already was present inside the courtroom. She came forward and helped the arrested minister with water and other medicines. And finally, the special judge sent him to the command hospital, which is Army Hospital in Kolkata, for further treatment, and also has passed an order to form a medical board for the treatment by the command hospital, which is Army Hospital in Kolkata. And let me tell you more, something more, which is the Bengal former food minister, who is holding the charge of forest ministry in West Bengal, who was arrested by the enforcement directorate yesterday in connection with the ration distribution case, scam case. He was produced to report a special court in Kolkata today, and during the production, the enforcement directorate has raised several multiple allegations against the arrested former food minister. The lawyer for ED, the Mr. Firoz Zirulji, has said, told to the court that this is a huge multi-crore scam, just like Bengal irrigation scam. And when yesterday the several raids were going on at several places, that time a raise were. At that time, another.
All right. Okay, Rajesh, appreciate you joining us for that quick update. What we've been given to understand that what seemed, rather dramatic is the minute he read that he was being taken into custody by the ED, the minister while he was reading the order, fainted, is what we're given to understand, is now taken to the hospital. Meanwhile, let's quickly shift focus back to national politics, Delhi. And this time the politics is over pollution once again. We've seen it over and over again, where citizens remain collateral to the smog that we breathe every season, while stubble burning continues in Haryana, in Uttar Pradesh and in Punjab.
Delhi is battling pollution like it has been doing every year around the same time for more than a decade. As stubble burning picks up in Punjab and Haryana, air quality in the national capital is worsening. Delhi's air quality index dipped into the poor category at 249 on Friday. In the adjoining areas of Noida and Gurugram, AQI was recorded at 225 and 252 respectively. Amidst the pollution came a shocking revelation. A much-hyped real-time pollution source detection center established by the Delhi government with an investment of 12 crore rupees has been shut. The center was established to identify the sources of pollutants that contribute to air pollution during these critical months. The closure of this pollution control hub raises questions about the government's commitment to tackling pollution. The Aam Aadmi Party government in Delhi, which used to slam Punjab and Haryana for the pollution in the national capital, is now changing its tune. After consistently blaming farm fires in Punjab for Delhi's pollution, Minister Atishi has claimed that there is no official data that reveals the source of pollution.
कोई भी आधिकारिक डेटा मौजूद नहीं है जो ये बता पाता है कि कितना पोल्यूशन कौन से सोर्स से होता है। इससे समस्या क्या आती है? इससे समस्या ये आती है कि कोई भी पॉलिसी बनाई नहीं जा सकती इस पोल्यूशन को कम करने के लिए जब तक सरकार को पता ही नहीं है कि कौन सा पोल्यूशन का सोर्स कितना कंट्रीब्यूशन कर रहा है।
The Aam Aadmi government in Delhi is pointing fingers at the Narendra Modi government for the shortcomings in the city's pollution fight.
The air quality in the national capital and the adjoining areas is dipping with every passing day, and this has triggered a major concern. Yesterday, Delhi Environment Minister Gopal Rai claimed that the DPCC chairman had ordered shutting down of the project which was supposed to study the real-time source of pollution in the national capital. On the other side, the BJP has hit back on Aam Aadmi Party, claiming that the Aam Aadmi Party government in the national capital could also blame Joe Biden for the increasing pollution levels in the national capital.
The national capital's AQI is expected to escalate to very poor or even severe levels if farm fires rise in Punjab and Haryana. This could cause potential health risks for citizens living in the city. With Amit Bhardwaj from New Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.